the middles you had censored.
So we decided to do a day trip to St. John. From St. Thomas, it's pretty easy to get there. It's just a 35-minute ferry ride. We dropped off our car in a parking lot right across. They do have parking lots in the port. However, the day we went, it was totally full, so we just had to park across, and we put the prices for you. The ferry, it's just like $12. It was a two-way ticket. You still want to find out when you're there if the prices have varied. In the port, they do have some bars and kiosks if you want to get something. Just keep in mind that you can't have any food on you. You can't eat or drink while on the ferry. They'll make you either toss it out or finish it before getting on. The ferry ride is pretty cool. It's a very short ride to St. John. It's only like 30 or 35 minutes, give or take. And you get to see all the beautiful scenery from St. Thomas and St. John. And we actually got to see when the car ferry was going in front of us. That was pretty cool. All the cars boarded in the boat. So that's an option that you can have if you want to take your car with you to St. John. You can take that ferry. Just keep in mind that that ferry does have less returns from St. John to St. Thomas. So you just have to keep in mind what are the timings for both the People's Ferry and the car ferry. St. John had a very cool vibe as well. As soon as you come out, you get to see the beautiful ocean, of course, and there's like a market area there and a lot of people offering a taxi ride, so it's very easy if you do need to get a ride wherever you want to go, to any of the beaches or any hotel. It is fairly easy to get a ride.
It's on the other side of the island, you need reservations. You only get there at home.
So the taxis there, the way they work is that they're very big taxis, so they take a lot of people in the same taxi and they make the stops accordingly. The taxis are completely open, so you get to have that fresh air and breeze while you're going to your destination. They also explain to you what each area is, so that was pretty cool.
Embark is the first of the British Virgin Islands enter into the northeast section of the Atlantic Ocean. The first stop we made that overlooked the town and our capital, that was the Caribbean Sea.
So as soon as you get to Cruz Bay, there is a fee you have to pay, and per person, and it's not a very hefty fee, so you can just pay it right away. Usually you can pay with your credit card or debit card, whatever is easier for you, and you can get on your way. They have a lot of places if you want to change. They have bathroom stalls, and they have restaurants. You can get food, drinks, and of course an amazing beach. Trunk Bay is actually #1 beach in North America and #6 in the world. And I don't think I need to tell you why. Just look at that beautiful water. The the sand was almost like powdery. It was so nice. It was so much fun just being there, relaxing there. You can have a nice swim there. And it was just an incredible feeling just being able to be there and get all of that in.
The middles you had sunscreen.
After we were done with Trunk Bay, we headed to Cinnamon Bay. That beach also had its own vibe. You could also do some snorkeling, you can enjoy the beach. They had restaurants. They even had a market area in case you wanted to grab some snacks. And it was also a really nice beach, a cool vibe for sure. Where are we going? And pink. Morgan mangoes. Here is mango something. Gringos are better. going here? There we go. It's here?
So after we finished with the beaches, we went to Cruz Bay, which is in downtown St. John, and we stopped by Mongoose Junction, which had a bunch of nice restaurants and shops. We actually stopped by Taproom to get a bite to eat. But just exploring Mongoose Junction itself, the way it's made, is a nice experience. So in Mongoose Junction, we stopped by Taproom. It's a brewery over there, and they brew a bunch of their own beers. They also have wine, frozen drinks, non-alcoholic drinks, and we actually ordered the jerk Caribbean pizza. As you can see, they had quite a bit of pizza on the menu. And it was pretty good. I would say that it was a very loaded pizza, a lot of toppings. I would say that it was probably a 7 out of 10. I wish they put more jerk sauce. I like my spicy food on the pizza. But overall, it was a great experience.
Thank you very much. Yes, have a good night. Thank you, Harold. Yeah.
That raffle's good. You know that.
I haven't started. We decided to walk around downtown, and it was honestly so much fun. Just walking around, the breeze was just so amazing and incredible. And there were so many places that were offering different milkshakes and ice cream milkshakes, and honestly it was so good just walking around with your milkshake. And if you want some alcohol, they would even do a boozy milkshake, which was pretty cool. And it was just so much fun just getting to see the area and the different local spots. We had a blast just the last half an hour or an hour that we were there in St. John before our ferry ride back to St. Thomas. Oh, nice. Ice cooled smoothies. Oh, but I think it's closed.
So before leaving, I had to grab myself a coconut chocolate milkshake and a homemade banana bread from this place in downtown. It was awesome. Had that island flavor that I like. Highly recommend doing the same. Just make sure that you don't bring it on your ferry back.